why I no longer agree with the full self system. In psychoanalytic theory, there is the premise that in schizoid functioning, there is a divide between the true self and the full self, and that schizoids run on a full self system, which means that when interacting with the external world, we will adopt personas, roles, and act in a way that isn't representative of our true self, or our true self remains hidden during social interactions. And the full self system is something that I think needs revision because it doesn't really explain or represent fully schizoid functioning. To begin with, I'll say that the full self system, rather than, or the full self, I'm going to give it another name at some point, but for now, this is what everyone is familiar with, so I'm going to stick with full self for this video. The full self system is something that is a necessity for schizoids to function in the external world, but why it isn't false is because it's a necessity. It's not like it's something optional that is put on. It's not like something that is fabricated for the sake of being dishonest or misrepresenting one's true intentions or self to others for any particular reason. So therefore, I see the full self system as not false and also as an extension of the true self. I would say that it is a functional part of ourselves. It's not the deepest, innermost part naturally, because it's something that functions in the external world, deals with tasks, necessities, chores, responsibilities. And so it's a functional, externalized version of ourselves that isn't going to be as deep as our true selves. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't have any relation to our true self or doesn't serve a function in a way that enables our true self to be preserved. So the full self is like a self-preservation mechanism, and it's a part of ourselves that we develop in order to function in the world. So calling it a full self, I think, is definitely a misrepresentation. And there are better ways of describing the system that doesn't make schizoid seem inauthentic, because there's nothing inauthentic about needing to get things done in the real world. It is a survival necessity. That was my thing, why I think that the full self system is an inaccurate term and definitely needs to be revised. And I will get back to this in future.